Hi, welcome to a project StuCiety made by Brian and David. Our today's discussion includes the context of the problem, our project management and solutions, and the conclusion of this project. So let's start with the introduction. During April 2020, when the COVID-19 first hit, more than 91% of students around the world affected by this pandemic, and 70% of them have to study remotely, which means that they can't make new friends. They have to study alone in their apartment, far away from their parents, and probably having issues such as depression, stress, loneliness. So we come up with a problem statement that stated COVID-19 pandemic affected students around the world. Students are struggling to adapt with online learning, which also having issues like psychological well-being and low social status. Our solutions to this problem is to create an app based on iOS for university students together and have a chat through a platform and seek help if they need one through a counseling session. For our group project management, we're using agile methodology approach where it has an efficient structure that we can follow through. First, we create a preparation plan, decide who's doing that, who's doing this, and then we list all of the user stories. Then we set up sprint planning meeting in 6-week time frame and 3 sprint session where each sprint lasts for 2 weeks. Every Monday we set up stand-up meeting that lasts for 15 minutes starting from 1 p.m. till 1:15 p.m. to discuss what did we do, what tasks are we going to do, and also any issues that might come up. Last but not least, we have sprint review. Usually it takes place on Friday to discuss the tasks that we have completed. Our project management followed the cycle of software development. First, we started with the requirement analysis where we list all the user stories and the stakeholders. Then we go to the design where we create mockup, prototype, and also modeling diagrams. After we finish the design part, we can do the coding part in the implementation and then follow up with testing process. For this project, we're only using test case to do the testing. Here's our stakeholders, general public, the students, staff including counselor and academic, developers, product investor, government, and university. Here's our user stories based on the stakeholders' requirement. For this presentation, we only show you two stakeholders, student and counselor. In order for students to use the app, they firstly need to register and log in. Once they've completed that process, they can enter any room and have a chat. If they need help, they can have a counseling session with their chosen counselor and fill in the questionnaire that created by the counselor, and also a few additional info related to COVID-19 and also online learning. For counselor part, counselor are able to give counseling, create questionnaire, fill student details, manage timetable, notify changes, and update student details. Here's our project solution. StuCiety is basically an app that enables students to join Lunchroom chat and also seek for help through a counseling session. This app is written in Swift and the database we're using is Firebase, where it provides real-time database, and also the architecture is model view control MVC. For the app demonstration, we'll be using iPhone 11 simulator. So here's the welcome screen of StuCiety. Students are able to log in and register. Let's start with the register. Here you have to input your name, emails, and password. The password will be hidden. Let's create a new account. Email is already registered. Please try again with another email. Let's try with another email. You should put Brian Colin Trifo. Create a new account. Now you have to upload a new photo of yourself. Let's choose a photo. I'll be using a flower picture for now. For this demonstration, I'll be using my old account. Login. Now here's the lunchroom. Students are able to click on any room to have a chat. So let's click on COVID-19. There's only 2 members for now. Let's create a new message. No one is here yet. Send a message. There you go. The message is there. And once you go back, you can see your previous submitted message. Here's the civil. This is the loaded message from the previous. And the software is still empty. For now, there's only 3 chat room that we provided the students. Here's other counselor page where students are able to see the counselor details card when they click on the card. Say here's Kevin, Dr. Site, license, biography, area. You click on the Sarah, let's try this and let's chat. Hi, how can I help you with? I have personal issues. I might need help with. So this is the chat. If you go back, you can see the previous sent message. This is for the counselor. For now, there's only 3 counselor for the purpose of the demonstration. And once you do counseling session, you'll be provided a questionnaire that you have to fill in. This is a questionnaire related to healthcare. You need to start. So as you can see here is the previous answer that I have inputted. So let's create a new one. No, I have not. This is a sample question here, and this is the answer you have to put in. Once you fill in, thank you for your time filling in the questionnaire. They will update your result and notify the counselor. Complete. So as you can see, if you go back, you can see that here's the result that if you inputted previously. Here's all the settings. You're able to see the account. For now, you are able to change the profile if you wish to. And there's additional info related to COVID-19 and also online study. Here's all the samples, and you'll be able to sign up. And that is our demonstration for the app. Now I'll introduce you to our next speaker, David, to talk about the conclusion for this project and the challenges of it.
That's Brian. For challenges during the period of the development, there's 3 parts of that. The first one is application design. We never do it at before, and we do not know what the application should be looks like. And finally, we choose the framework as a tool to deal with it. The second one is the time management. There is mass of assessments need to be finished this semester, and we need to make sure and catch up everything to finish them before the deadline. The last one is the test case. I never learned it before, and I don't know what should I write. Finally, I write them based on the use case. Next steps, we will continue finish off other user stories, such as counselor and admin. We will continue enhance the UI and the UX of the application. Finally, we will continue write the documentation. In conclusion, our project is try to help university students making new friends and give the health care to them. If the project is successful, it will help university students studies with remote online learning and decrease any of their issues related with the psychological well-being. Next, offer the product to universities so that they can integrate the application with their students. Thanks for watching.